Ladies and gentlemen, I am Joshua Boston, and here is your starting lineup for the NASCAR All-Star Race. But before we begin with the main event, we have a 100-lap last chance qualifier called the NASCAR All-Star Open. Let's dive into that starting lineup real quick. We start on the front row, and on the pole will be the Exalta Chevrolet of the Junebug from Mooresville, North Carolina, Dale Earnhardt Jr. To his outside in the Dollar General Chevrolet, it is the money man from Sacramento, California, Bernie Lamar. Starting in row 2 will be the Busch Light Ford of the Closer from Bakersfield, California, Kevin Harvick, and Mr. Realtree himself from Wausau, Wisconsin in the Realtree Chevrolet, Dave Marcus. In row 3 are the Power Team Chevrolet of the Survivor from Chemung, New York, Jeffrey Bodine, and in the Love's Travel Stops Ford, it is Riverside, California's Orange Juice, David Gilliland. Starting in the 4th row will be car number 7 in spot number 7. This is the Z-Rex Chevrolet of the Underbird 2.0 from Concord, North Carolina, Corey LaJoy. To his outside will be the Target Dodge of the Flying Scotsman himself, Dario Franchitti. Starting in the 5th row and rounding out the top 10 starting spots, it is the Interstate Batteries Toyota of the Tie Rod from Charlotte, North Carolina, Ty Gibbs. And in the GoDaddy Chevrolet is car number 10 in spot number 10. This is the Beloit Bomber herself from Beloit, Wisconsin, Danica Patrick. In row 6, we have the Haas Automation Monster Energy Ford of Kurt Busch, Radio Sweetheart himself from Las Vegas, Nevada. To his outside is the Eckridge Sausages Chevrolet of Hubba Bubba Wallace from Mobile, Alabama. Starting from row 7 will be the Tabasco Pontiac of the Onion from Chemung, New York, Todd Bodine. And in the Dr. Pepper Toyota, it is the Hog Dropper from Unadilla, Georgia, David Reagan. Starting the race from row number 8, it is both cars number 15 and 16 taking up the 15th and 16th positions. On the inside will be the 5-Hour Energy Toyota of Clint Boyer the Destroyer from Emporia, Kansas. And on the outside is the National Guard Ford of the Biff from Vancouver, Washington, Greg Biffle. And finally, starting from the 9th row, it is the K-Love Ford of the Journeyman from Glendale, Arizona, Michael McDowell. And in the RoofClaim.com Toyota, it is the iRacer from Port Tobacco, Maryland, Timmy Hill. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your starting lineup for the NASCAR All-Star Open. Now for the 250-lap featured starting lineup. We start on the front row once again, and on the pole will be the Viagra Ford of the Kid from Batesville, Arkansas, Mark Martin. To his outside is the DeWalt Power Tools Toyota of Mr. Consistency from Cambridge, Wisconsin, Matt Kenseth. Starting in the 2nd row are the Pennzoil Chevrolet of Steve Park from East Northport, New York, who hopes to park that one car in victory lane after starting 3rd, alongside Middletown, Connecticut's Joey Logano, aka Sliced Bread, in the Auto Trader Ford. In the 3rd row will be the DuPont Chevrolet of the Wonder Boy from Vallejo, California, Jeff Gordon. And to his outside, we see Little E from Dawsonville, Georgia, the Hooter Spirit Chevrolet of Chase Elliott. In row 4 are the Duracell Menards Ford of YRB from Hartford, Ohio, Ryan Inside Blaney. And to his outside will be the Tire Pro Chevrolet of Josh Berry from Hendersonville, Tennessee, who will begin to bury his competition after starting from the 8th position in car number 8. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots for the main event, they will be the Lowe's Chevrolet of Superman from El Cajon, California, Jimmy Johnson. And to the outside of row number 5 will be the Sunny D Ford of Mississippi's Olive Branch. From Olive Branch, Mississippi, this is Ricky Stenhouse Jr. In row 6 are the Motorcraft Quick Lane Ford of Guido from Grass Valley, California, Matt DiBenedetto, and cousin Carl Edwards from Columbia, Missouri in the Fastenal Ford. Starting from the 7th row will be the Wells Fargo Dodge of Prince Kyle Petty from Randolph, North Carolina. And in the Bass Pro Shops Toyota, it is MTJ from Mayetta, New Jersey, Morton Truex Jr. Starting the race from row 8 will be the Ace from Welcome, North Carolina in the Dow Chevrolet, Austin Dillon. And in the Miller Lite Ford from Rochester Hills, Michigan, it is BK, Brad the Big Keselowski. Back in row 9 will be the Bush's Chili Bean Chevrolet of the Dinger, AJ Allmendinger from San Jose, California. And Hot Lemonade herself from Austin, Texas in the Dynaco car, Cruz Ramirez. The 10th row shall consist of the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet of your current championship points leader and last week's winner, looking to go for the double once again at the Indy 500 and the Coke 600 next week. This is Young Money from Elk Grove, California, Kyle Larson. And to his outside will be the FedEx Toyota of Chesterfield, Virginia's Denny Hammerin' Hamlin. Starting the race from the 11th row will be the winner of the Open and the runner-up. And finally, starting from the rear of the field is going to be your fan vote winner from the All-Star Open. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your starting lineup for the NASCAR All-Star Race.